Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
We're on. This is Network News for Friday, August 8, 2025. In the headlines, attention turns towards the Cape Verde region. Grenada's 2025 carnival season reaches grand climax with 5 days of cultural extravaganza. Miss St. John crowned 2025 National Carnival Queen. Dread Lion crowned 2025 GBN Spice Up the Carnage Soca Monarch. Also in the news, regionally, Caribbean nursing heads unite to boost regional healthcare. Internationally, UK sees fresh protests over asylum seeker accommodation. Plus, in the sports news, Sarah Dowden and Janebi Benoit set to be official flag bearers at opening of Pan Am Games on Saturday.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy. Baptiste. The Atlantic hurricane season is ramping up, and weather experts are warning that tropical systems could soon threaten the Caribbean. Beverly Telesford takes a look at the weather.
With Tropical Storm Dexter now dissipated, forecasters say conditions are lining up for a surge in activity over the coming days and weeks. AccuWeather is closely tracking 2 tropical waves that recently moved off the coast of Africa, a hotspot for powerful storms during the peak Cabo Verde season. The first wave is expected to curve north before reaching the Caribbean, but may still cause rough seas and higher surf along the Atlantic coast. The second system, however, is following a more southerly path and could develop into a tropical cyclone between August 13th and 15th, with the potential to impact the Caribbean, Central America, or the U.S. soon after. Forecasters are predicting 3 to 5 named storms this month, with up to 2 possibly strengthening into hurricanes. The next names on the list are Erin, Ferdinand, and Gabrielle. Although there have been no hurricanes in the Atlantic so far this year, the most active part of the season is now underway, and conditions are favorable for storm development. In its updated outlook issued on Thursday, August 7th, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, is now calling for 13 to 18 named storms, 5 to 9 hurricanes, and 2 to 5 major hurricanes for the season. While slightly lower than its May forecast, the NOAA still expects an above-average season, with a 50% chance of higher than normal hurricane activity. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Dr. Terence Walters, disaster coordinator of the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA, said that while Grenada is in full celebration mode for the peak of the carnival season, the country is also entering the most active and dangerous stretch of the Atlantic hurricane season. He stressed now is not the time to become complacent. With forecasters warning of increased tropical activity in the coming weeks, Dr. Walters is urging families to take stock of their preparedness.
Any of the hazards can occur at any time, and so while you are out, having a good time, and we encourage people to do have a good time, but please remember, that in the event that there is one of the storms or the hurricanes that is going to impact or maybe threatening, all right, that we have to do what is necessary to protect lives and reduce damage to property.
Dr. Walters encouraged residents to stay informed by following official weather updates and NADMA advisories.
I want to remind the people that information is available everywhere, and everybody has access to several different platforms. But the official source for disaster-related information in Grenada is the National Disaster Management Agency, and we encourage you to listen to the information from the official sources. And please do not, be swayed or be sent into any panic mode by unofficial sources that sometimes can be out for mischief, right? We do not want you to get into a panic mode or.
The 2025 National Carnival Queen pageant was a showcase of talent, resilience, and elegance, celebrating not only beauty, but also the strength and determination of the women who graced the stage. Christina John was in the crowd and has this report.
This journey was about acceptance. Myself accepting me for who I am, my figure, who I am as an individual, and also finding peace with what people think of me and accepting me. This is who I am. This is who I have always been, and I should be comfortable with being myself.
The 2025 National Carnival Queen, Miss Aliyah Knight, with a clear message. With poise, grace, and an undeniable presence, Miss Aliyah Knight was crowned the 2025 National Carnival Queen, bringing the coveted title home to St. John for the first time in years.
The girls this year were truly amazing. We have such a connection where we love each other dearly. We kept each other sane through hard times, and I know for sure this sisterhood will not end at here. I have to celebrate with my people because we worked hard for this. But I would like to continue my Beauty with a Purpose initiative platform, which is Hidden Gems, and uncover the greatness that we have here in Grenada in overlooked places.
Aliyah not only secured the crown but dominated the competition, winning several categories including Best Interview, Best Evening Wear, Best in Evening Wear, Best Talent, and Best Pre-Interview. Jelena Mark, representing St. David, was named first runner-up. Despite a wardrobe malfunction, she remained composed and credited her resilience and faith for helping her through.
It was quite evident in the swimsuit segment. I had a bit of a wardrobe malfunction, and also in my talent, the mic where it was clipped on, it fell off. So I had to improvise. Also the music had to come in at a particular point, but it was a bit slow. But despite that, I'm grateful for this experience. I'm so happy for my sisters. Aliyah, congratulations, you did amazing. And I just want to thank Spice Mass and the Queen Show Committee for giving me this opportunity to represent myself, my family, and my parish. One of the takeaways from this journey would have to be sisterhood. I must say that without the bond that we would have created, I don't think that I would have reached thus far. They have kept me going, and I am very grateful for them. We are all winners in God's eyes.
Jelena captured the categories of Best Costume, Best in Costume, and Best Beauty with a Purpose initiative. Taking the position of second runner-up was Jermaine Laborde of St. Patrick, who faced a medical emergency backstage but returned to the stage determined and strong.
My biggest challenge was probably not allowing my self-doubt to manifest into fear, and that would have ultimately hindered my performance. But I continued. I relied on the support of my well-wishers, my family, and so I think I allowed that to cement itself in my brain for me to just come here and just perform, irregardless of how much I doubted myself in the moment. I, again, had an episode backstage after the costume, and so that speaks to how I still felt. Well, I still had my doubts, but I am still, as I said before, pretty proud of myself for coming back on stage and performing well.
Jermaine shown in the Best Swimwear, Best in Swimwear, and Miss Congeniality categories. Miss St. Andrew, Princess Felix, also left her mark, taking home both the People's Choice Award and the title of Miss Photogenic. This year's National Carnival Queen Show was held under the theme Fire and Spice. Christina John, GBN News.
We wish all of them the very best on the way forward. A dramatic turn of events at this year's National Carnival Queen Show as two contestants experienced medical emergencies. Despite the setback, both contestants showed courage and resilience, as we hear now from Christina John.
What was expected to be a night of glamour and celebration took a sudden and concerning twist. Two contestants, Miss St. Patrick and Miss Karakou and P.T. Martinique, encountered medical issues, prompting immediate intervention by event organizers and on-site medical team. The incident led to a reshuffling of the program lineup, with other contestants moving forward while the affected contestants received urgent medical attention outside the National Stadium. After evaluation and care, both contestants made a courageous return, determined to complete their journey. GBN caught up with Kadeja Bristol, Miss Karakou and P.T. Martinique, who revealed that she had only recently had a cast removed from her leg, making her determination to compete even more admirable.
Despite the many challenges I have been faced with, I had a cast on 2 weeks before the show and took it off 2 days before the show. And tonight, after I finished my talent, I had an asthma attack and I was rushed to the hospital. But I took that as an opportunity to come back here and finish, represent Caribou and P.T. Martinique, because I believe in finishing what you have started.
Bristol told GBN that being a devoted athlete, her foot injury stemmed from her participation in this year's Intercall Games, and with the continuous wearing of heels for the pageant, this affected the ligaments and tendons in her foot. She lauded her chaperone, Patterson Nelson, and cited this opportunity as the best thing that could have happened for her.
My next step forward is to just continue taking in all that everybody who put in something in this journey has told me, and continue empowering myself. My designer has brought a mature side to me, and I think this was very touching. This was the best part of this journey for me. Having someone to stick by my side through thick and thin, he was always there, and I must say that I appreciate him very well. From this journey, I think that the most important thing I've learned is to take opportunities, whether how small it is, how big it is. Take any opportunity that comes to you, because you never know where you might end up in life.
Patterson Nelson is a fashion designer by profession. He believes Alia's success augurs well for the Spice Mask Corporation.
Through this experience, we had a lot of challenges. You know, she has a major foot. Her foot was in cast for like 12 days, and only like 2 days before the show, we took it out. There were a lot of challenges. Even on tonight, she passed out because she has asthma, so she had an asthma attack. But through all the adversities, you know, we managed to travail and become and overcome the challenges that we faced. Win, lose or draw, I'm happy and I'm very much proud of my delegate, because this is not an easy role. There's a lot of like challenges that you face within yourself first, and then having to face challenges with the pageant and being a public figure. It's very challenging as a young woman. She just turned 18, so the most I could say to her is that I'm very proud of her. While in rehearsal about 2 weeks ago, I spoke to all the young ladies. We was just after rehearsal, we were sitting on the and I said the universe have already selected the winner. and they all like startle, and they're kind of like, but the universe have already chosen the winner, and I think choosing Aaliyah, she can be a voice for change for Spice Mass.
Christina John, GBN News.
Music, energy and pure Grenadian talent on the Carnage on Thursday evening as the second edition of the GBN Spice Up the Carnage Soca Monarch crowned its newest champion. GBN's Rina Thomas tells us more.
The Carnage came alive under the lights and the sound of soca as the 2025 Spice Up the Carnage Soca Monarch competition brought together the very best of Grenada's musical talent. 13 finalists chosen from an original pool of 31 artists braved the elements and delivered electrifying performances before a lively crowd. In the end, it was Dread Lion who roared loudest, capturing the crowd with his hit song Grease It. The infectious track, already a favorite on the airways and in the streets, showcased his lyrical wit combined with his commanding stage presence and signature energy earned him the title.
Listen, I feel like a Kalalu. In the rain, I feel like a Dashilim. In the rain, I feel like a Kalalu. In the rain, I feel like a Dashilim. Oh, when they give me the grease.
Not even, but I knew that the song had, like a real vibe to it, and I knew once it would, people would feel it, but I didn't think it would do what like this,
Yeah.
Because I think GBN, the platform that GBN lent to this song, I don't think Soca Monarch could have lended to this song. I personally didn't really see Grease It as
a big tune.
Not even as a big tune, just not, power soca, worthy to some extent. And not that it's not like a good song, but I respect power soca to a certain level, and I personally didn't feel like Grease It was,
If you get.
But Dread Lion was not alone in making an impression. Daddy Rank secured second place with 168 points, while Team Chucky claimed third with 156. King Sabi followed closely with 155, and Guana rounded out the top 5 with 154 points, each leaving their mark on an unforgettable night.
I think it's a really good avenue for artists who, somewhat theatrical. It lends itself to a lot of looser commentary. And so I think it could be a little bit more, how should I say, grassroots with it. I think it could be more street. I heard somebody made the reference of it being like a street soca monarch. And I think that's good for a lot of the younger artists, to have this, very large platform to from the preliminary stage, in people's faces.
From its quarter-final stage featuring 31 artists to 15 in the semi-finals and 12 in the grand showdown, GBN Spice Up the Carnage has proven to be more than just a competition. It's a launching pad for future stars. This year's event was made possible with the support of sponsors including Flow, Grenada Distillers Limited, Budget Food, the Ministry of Health, and Carib Connect, along with a dedicated team of volunteers. As the final notes echoed across the harbour, one thing was certain: the spirit of soca and the heartbeat of Grenada's talent are alive and thriving on the Carnage. The GBN family congratulates Dread Lion, Daddy Ranks, Team Chucky, and all the finalists for making this year's competition a celebration of creativity, resilience, and culture. Rina Thomas, GBN News.
We are going to take a break here on Network News. Still to come from us, Grenada's 2025 Carnival season reaches grand climax with 5 days of cultural extravaganza. Back in a moment.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority has put measures in place to ensure the availability of waste receptacles for the safe disposal of waste generated during Spice Mars 2025 in the towns of St. George, Grenville and Sauters, as well as Latangey and St. David's. The authority will place large skip bins for the disposal of all waste generated from the celebrations over the 2 days of Carnival. You will also find these specially designed bottle baskets for the disposal of your plastic bottles only. Let's enjoy our festivities in a clean environment that brings out the best of our creativity and truly reflects our culture.
If you are interested in reliable and efficient shipping, then look no further. Carib Connects is the one for you. Our main office is situated in Miami, which boasts one of the most advanced facilities with branches in most of the Caribbean islands, including Grenada. At Carib Connects, we offer you a timely and hassle-free shipping experience. Whether it's by air or by sea, our logistic team will ensure that you have a superb experience. We can take care of your small packages, full container loads, vehicles, dangerous goods, hazmat materials, and special loading. Our local branch is situated on the Carnage, right next to the fire station. Come in and have a word with our experienced staff. They are more than equipped to assist you with anything that you would need. We open from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also get information at info@caribconnects.com. At Carib Connects, we are connecting you with excellence.
It's all about Kesty Band for the ultimate cool down party. It's all about Carnival Encore. You thought we missed it, and now we can't miss it.
Miss Oceanette, girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, Miss Oceanette, way you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain.
For Monday Night Mass 2025, play with Waggity and Megaforce Promotion as they present Tropical Bliss, the most electrifying, most colorful, and the most vibes on the road. Package includes t-shirt or tank top, LED lay, glowing Star One, glowing wristband, LED mugs, LED hats, and free drinks. All this for only $140. That's right, $140 EC. Get your packages now at Megaforce office at the Bruce Street Mall or Waggity Rental and Sound Company at the Frequency Industrial Park. Tropical Bliss Monday Night Mass packages. Get them now before they're all gone.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for Carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's back, Grenada! The NLA gives you chances for free access to SMC shows and other major shows from July 14th to August 9th. Every time you spend $15 in Daily Cash 4, Daily Pick 3, or Playway in a single purchase, check your ticket to see if the words "You are a winner" is written on it. And just like that, your access is granted. Present your winning ticket at the gate of your preferred Carnival show for free entry. Over 450 gate passes are up for winnings instantly. Monday to Saturday. Secure yours early. The more $15 you spend in daily games, the more chances you have to win free gate passes. Spice Mass is on, and the NLA is making your Carnival dreams affordable. See stores for show options. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, proud main sponsor of Spice Mass 2025.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for Carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Hello again. Grenada is set to ignite with 5 days of carnival celebration. A Spice Mass 2025 climaxes with soca, steel pan, calypso and traditional mass. We get more in this Rena Thomas report.
Grenada's 2025 carnival season is approaching its grand climax with 5 days of vibrant cultural expression expected to flood the island with color, rhythm and tradition. The festivities kick off tonight with the highly anticipated Soca Monarch and Groovy Monarch competitions. 12 soca artists and 13 groovy performers will take the stage in a fierce battle for the coveted titles of Soca and Groovy King 2025. On Saturday, the spotlight turns to the sweet sound of Still Pan with Fantastic Saturday. The nation's top still pans will vie for the championship title, promising a night of musical excellence and rhythmic energy. Sunday brings the Calypso finals to the National Stadium, where 10 top Calypsonians will attempt to dethrone reigning monarch Innocent. Calypso lovers are expected to fill the venue in support of the genre that continues to be the voice of social commentary and storytelling. Monday morning will see the turn of Grenada's traditional expressions with the conch shell, old mass and jab jab parading through the streets, symbols of the nation's rich cultural heritage. Later in the day, the parade of the band will showcase both traditional and fancy mass, culminating in Monday night mass, known for its glowing lights, energetic music and revelry. The carnival season will climax on Tuesday with the final lap of Juve in St. David and St. Patrick. The last hurrah comes with the grand parade of the bands in St. George's, where both traditional and fancy mass bands will once again take center stage, closing off the 2025 Spice Mass on a high note. Organizers are encouraging revelers and spectators alike to embrace the cultural celebration safely as the island unites in one of the most anticipated events on the national calendar. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
All right, this story to report. The government of Grenada has been ordered to pay over $70,000 to damages to CJ Managerial Services Limited, a company that provided administrative services to constituency offices. This is what we know. The High Court ruled in favor of the company, dismissing the government's defense and counterclaim. According to the court's ruling, the government terminated the contract with CJ Managerial Services Limited in July 2022, stating that its services were no longer required. However, the court found that the government failed to provide convincing evidence to support its arguments. High Court Judge Agnes Acti ordered the government to pay CJ Managerial Services Limited $70,730.87 in damages, plus interest and costs totaling $10,609.63. The court's decision was made on June 3, 2025, after hearing arguments from both parties. The contract between CJ Managerial Services Limited and the Government of Grenada was effective from January 1, 2021 to December 31, 2022. The government was given 1 month's notice to terminate the agreement, but the court ruled that the government's actions constituted a breach of contract. Well, Grenadians living in the United States who are married to U.S. citizens may now face a greater risk of deportation while applying for legal residency, following new guidance from the Donald Trump administration. You see, for years, immigrants in this category were generally expected to remain in the country while their green card applications were processed. However, the updated U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services policy now allows immigration authorities to initiate removal proceedings against applicants without legal status, even if they are married to a citizen or have pending applications through other U.S. citizen family members. The measure affects not only those who entered the U.S. illegally, but also immigrants whose visas have expired, and the estimated 1 million people who lost their temporary protected status under the Trump administration. Motorists parked on the sidewalk attended a boat party and returned to find their vehicles clamped. It's time for this evening's GBN Eyesore.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Locked into tonight's GBN Eyesore Lens is footage featuring a number of vehicles with their wheels clamped along Port Highway in St. George while patrons attended a boat party. Most of the vehicles were parked on the sidewalk. The law allows the clamped vehicle to be released upon payment of a $125 release fee plus $25 for each additional day the vehicle remains immobilized. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
After the break, new entity Mixer Limited to boost farmer support and market access. We'll talk about that.
And welcome to Grenada Distillers. Just reminding you that we offer consignment and credit arrangements. The procedures are very easy, so come on down.
Our procedure is quite simple. Go up the stairs on the right-hand side of Nick Barrow House. Go upstairs where an attendant will hand you out some forms to fill out. Once filled out, they'll be handed back to the attendant and will be reviewed.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply. by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Victory, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your Playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Rebecca Television Center, a new entity, Import-Export Agromart, IMEXA Limited, is set to revolutionize the way farmers in Grenada market their produce. According to Chris DeRiggs, chairman of the Technical Working Group, IMEXA Limited will be entering into contract arrangements with farmers to provide them with a stable market for their products.
Of the farmers in this arrangement, the new entity is going to enter into a contract farming arrangement with farmers. So a specified number of pre-qualified farmers who have a track record of productivity and discipline will be recruited into this particular program. they will benefit from specialized extension service support from the Ministry for Agriculture, and we have actually engaged with the Ministry of Agriculture in this already. And so the farmers have a very key and critical role to play in the success of this entity. The entity will, apart from buying the farmers' produce, this entity can be an aggregator for exports and for grading the produce of the farmers, and can actually help to take farming, the production of agricultural production area to a wider market than the current market.
In a recent interview with the Government Information Service, De Riggs explained that one of the main objectives of IMEXA Limited is to conduct market research addressing a major concern for farmers who often struggle to find market for their produce. By partnering with farmers and conducting market research, IMEXA Limited aims to provide a more stable and lucrative market for Grenada's agriculture sector, ultimately benefiting the country's economy. With climate change impacting almost every aspect of livelihood, teaching the young minds ways to mitigate is always important. Christina John has the details.
Every year, the Grenada Community Development Agency, GBN, embarks on a summer program providing a safe haven for over 600 young people from various communities across Grenada to be meaningfully engaged while on vacation. These students range in age from 7 years to 14. Earlier this week, our news crew came across a group of young people in the Clogier area, engaged in a project that was both fun and at the same time teaching them a lifelong lesson. Amanda Boldio, an employee at GBN, said she imparted the knowledge about keeping our water sources and rivers clean and the importance of water conservation.
This is the Clogier cohort, and they're the biodiversity class. So this year we focused on water conservation. This river has been really polluted, had a lot of overhangings and so, and we realized that Grenada is actually going into drought. Clogier, which is accustomed to a lot of rain, we have prolonged dry season, and we felt if we clean the river, then we could teach the children conservation, get our rivers flowing again, and then you would have water access. And then we wanted to do some tree planting of buffer zones that was destroyed by Hurricane Beryl.
Boldio explained the task undertaken by the group.
Well, we're actually in the process, so we're hoping to reach right up the stream, well further up the stream. But today they decided that they wanted to build a basse. So we come here, we clean, we cook. Actually, we removed a lot of soil here. So the river, we have some videos of before, but it was really soiled. Right, so when the river overflows, all of the behind there, it's eroded. If you look over there, you would see a big piece of the soil would have washed away. So we're trying to prevent the water from coming over the bridge when it rains. So with the removal of the silt and so, the water would move smoothly.
Adriel Belfon, a student of the Presentation Brothers College, said he was very excited to meet with his peers to embark on this project. As leader of this group, he explained how this project will fit into his studies.
Number one, agriculture science. I love agriculture. This is Clogier, so there are many farmers up here, so I learned a lot about farming practices, other subjects as well, BT, building technology. We learn how to build stuff, learn lots of stuff about the river too. Yeah, these I know persons here since I'm small, yeah, just help with teamwork, team spirit, yeah, and build my leadership. I'm the leader of this group.
Another participants from the St. John Christian Secondary School said it's a positive way to engage.
When I was young, that we used to be doing before technology come around, and most of them children now, they don't indulge in that again. They don't phone, and so showing them that it's kind of nice, like being a little boy again.
Christina John, GBN News.
This is fantastic on all levels. Sports news coming up.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority has put measures in place to ensure the availability of waste receptacles for the safe disposal of waste generated during Spice Mars 2025 in the towns of St. George, Grenville and Sauters, as well as Latant and St. David's. The authority will place large skip bins for the disposal of all waste generated from the celebrations over the 2 days of Carnival. You will also find these specially designed bottle baskets for the disposal of your plastic bottles only. Let's enjoy our festivities in a clean environment that brings out the best of our creativity and truly reflects our culture.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Monday Night Mass 2025. Play with Waggity and Megaforce Promotion as they present Tropical Bliss, the most electrifying, most colorful, and the most vibes on the road. Package includes t-shirt or tank top, LED lay, glowing Star One, glowing wristband, LED mugs, LED hats, and free drinks. All this for only $140. That's right, $140 EC. Get your packages now at the Megaforce office at the Bruce Street Mall or Waggity Rental and Sound Company at the Frequency Industrial Park. Tropical Bliss Monday Night Mass packages. Get them now before they're all gone.
Good evening, sporting fans. Team Grenada is continuing preparation for the North American, Central American and Caribbean Athletic Association Championships in the Bahamas. The North American, Central American and Caribbean Championships, a continental track and field athletics event organized by the North American, Central American and Caribbean Athletic Association. The NACAC Senior Championships for 2025 are scheduled to be held in Freeport, Bahamas from August 15 to 17. The event is the 5th edition of the regional track and field competition for the North American, Central American and Caribbean NACAC area. We can tell you too, the championships will feature 45 events and are expected to attract participation from 37 nations. The last of 6 IAAF areas to hold a continental senior athletics competition. The preparation of the team comes on the heels of Grenada's all-round first-place finish in the junior meet recently held in Nicaragua. Additionally, the 4x1 squad recently set a new national record during their participation in the Barbados Grand Prix. The teams have been preparing under the leadership of veteran coach Wayne Maxwell.
You know, they have the passion and they have seen now what can be. So I think with them aspiring, moving out, getting their degrees, meeting up people, having competitions, they are more exposed, and I think that in itself is a motivation and achievement. And so the younger ones could probably see that, and it's not just like a fairy tale, but actually reality, and they can achieve. So we have a number of them, you know, even like I speak right now, even in my group in East, heading out to the US, you know, and hopefully going and excel, and then young ones just growing up to feel this and just make Grenada proud, that's all.
Well, after the success of the first edition of the Junior Pan American Games in Cali, Colombia in 2021, Grenada is preparing to live all the excitement of the 2025 edition from August 9 to 23. 15 days of passion, excellence, brotherhood, and the best youth sports in the Americas will participate in the 2025 Junior Pan American Games, with more than 4,000 athletes participating in 42 disciplines. This event not only offers a platform for young athletes, but also the opportunity to qualify for the 2027 Pan American Games. Meanwhile, amidst the excitement and draw of the occasion, a 13-member contingent will represent Grenada at the Games. The opening ceremony is set for Saturday, August 9. Now into its second edition, the Junior Pan American Games are an international multi-sport event for athletes aged 17 to 22 in the Americas, organized by Pan Am Sports. Team Grenada will be represented in 3 sporting disciplines: athletics, sailing and swimming. The swim team comprises Sarah Dowden, Anakia Otway and Janebi Benoit, along with coach Gerson Escobar. The athletics team comprises Sharia Eno, Jamora Alves, Elisha Williams, Jilon Calder and Isaiah Patrick. Sailing will be represented by Keshawn Bruno and Azalea Reno. We wish them well. Finally, in the sports news, Chris Eubank Jr.'s rematch with Conor Benn is now set to take place at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on November 15. The British rivals have completed the deal for a second fight, according to the Ring magazine, and will resume their rivalry after Eubank Jr. claimed a thrilling points win at the same venue in April. Negotiations between the two appeared to have fallen apart last month, with Ben insisting he would look at alternative options after a rematch in September could not be agreed. The fight will now take place before the end of the year. Eubank Jr. failed to make the middleweight limit for the first fight, although he made the rehydration limit the following morning. The weight terms for the return about or yet to be confirmed. We can tell you too, the British Boxing Board of Control issued Eubank Jr. with a £10,000 fine for misuse of social media after posting footage that suggested he was using a sauna to make weight. Ben has admitted he needs to be less emotional when he shares the ring again with his British rival. That is the sports news for now. A three-day meeting of chief nursing officers from CARICOM and its associate states is set to take place in Barbados from August 12 to 14. The 52nd annual general meeting of the regional nursing body aims to map out the future of nursing across the Caribbean. Discussions will focus on raising standards for nurses, harmonizing education, and addressing local and regional challenges. Barbados will join the regional effort to standardize education, ensuring that Caribbean nurses meet high standards of care. The meeting, to be held at the Savannah Beach Hotel in Christchurch, will bring together nursing leaders to enhance healthcare delivery across the region.
Nurse practitioners in Bahamas, Jamaica, St. Vincent, and Lucia, and the regional nursing body is responsible for establishing the standards of practice and education for all nursing. So this is the area that we're going to be embarking on new for this year, where we're going to be looking at the role and the profile of advanced practice nurses in the Caribbean. There's a global shortage of nurses, and we are also facing challenges where we have deficit in terms of capacity for training. We have workforce challenges where a number of our educators in nursing are retiring. This is throughout the region, and we're always looking for ways where we can use and pool our resources to assist where we have specialty areas in nursing that we have to focus a lot on.
Further field protests are planned in several British towns and cities over the weekend, targeting hotels occupied by asylum seekers. The demonstrations are a response to the government's immigration policies and follow last year's riots.
It's a quiet afternoon in Waterlooville on the south coast of England. But just days ago, this street was the scene of a protest. People rallied against plans to house 35 asylum seekers in newly built flats in the town centre. Danny, who went to the protest, says there are no resources here for new arrivals.
What people are here up and down the country are worried about is, can you get a dental appointment, can you see a doctor? And when you can't, we know it personally, where the problems we're having, then obviously this is a situation where that will be brought up. You know, we can't see a doctor, but there's a load of immigrants coming in.
Chelsea thinks the government should help people like her first.
They're being put before my children, and they're being given everything, literally everything. The money to live off, places to sleep, clothes.
Her perception is echoed across England, with anti-immigration protests happening for weeks now.
I'm very worried about this, and it's really dangerous. I put the blame for this in two places. Governments that have failed to act and been absolutely uncaring about these communities. And the other one is the British left, who have absolutely ignored and demonised working class people for having concerns about this.
And there are growing fears that the far right is capitalising on this unrest.
For the second summer in a row, hotels like this one in Portsmouth, housing asylum seekers, have become a flashpoint for protests. Now, the government says it is forced to use hotels because the asylum system is under unprecedented strain. And with more than 25,000 people crossing the English Channel so far this year, that strain is unlikely to ease anytime soon.
We approached several people housed in this hotel, but they didn't want to speak. For them, this is a frightening time.
We do not want to have a rerun of half of Britain in flames with people being targeted, and we need to call out people who are actually promoting and validating this kind of behaviour.
But in this coastal city and many others across England, tensions remain, with more protests planned. Milena Veselinovic, Al Jazeera, Portsmouth.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Reminder of the headlines, attention turns towards the Cape Verde region. Grenada's 2025 carnival season reaches grand climax with 5 days of cultural extravaganza. Miss St. John crowned National Carnival Queen. Congratulations to Aaliyah Knight. Dread Lion crowned 2025 GBN Spice Up the Carnage, Soca Monarch. Also in the news, regionally Caribbean nursing heads unite to boost regional healthcare. Internationally, UK sees fresh protests over asylum seeker accommodation. Plus in the sports news, Sarah Dowden and Janebi Benoit set to be official flag bearers at opening of Pan Am Games on Saturday. We wish them the very best. Of course, the rest of Team Grenada just the same. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. It's going to be a busy evening and next couple of days in Grenada. Please be safe on the road network. Be considerate. Look good for each other there. Take care. Good night.